Hello and welcome to the Rant Shop. This is a How I See It edition, kind of my dear diary, because I don't like to write shit down. Um, so, I don't know, it's been a few days. So I'm going to tell you what's happened in a few days, and you're not going to understand if you didn't listen to the other ones, but it doesn't matter. So, a couple podcasts ago, I talked about the guy that pulled that loader and that crazy guy. But, he still left those couple parts, and then he took the big shit. I can scrap the rest, don't get me wrong, but he basically emailed me that his truck's broke, he'll get it this week. And then I got an email on the way home today that it's his rear end, he should have it this week. So I'm guessing he's coming to get it. I'm like, okay, so whatever. And I've been working on that pool, and so Saturday at work at Harbor Freight, I'm in work, and they got me working with this new guy. And I want to tell you later the story about the new guy, but I got to go through a few things so it makes sense. If I say all of them together, it kind of throws it away. So this is back to the bad karma thing I have. So tractors in the backyard, I was grading, whatever. And so I went into work Saturday, and I had offered one of the managers to borrow. I had bought open box, all these battery operated links type things. So one day there was an open box discounted plus my discount, so I get it for like almost nothing. So cordless hedge trimmer. So I bought it, and it comes with the battery charger, and I trim my hedges, and that was last year. These haven't bloomed good enough to trim them yet this year, but so I don't keep cutting cords and shit. It was fucking super stupid cheap, so I had that, and I had bought the pole saw that was electric because it was open box, and the chainsaw, 14-inch cordless, just for real quick shit, so you didn't have to get gas and all that shit, and it's just handy. And eventually I want to get the blower and the weed whacker, so I got like all these chargers and batteries. But I told him, he said he had some shit he had to do. Yeah, I got to trim my hedges. I ain't done them in a couple years, and I'm like, well, I got that cordless one, you need to borrow it. It's okay. So he had asked me Saturday if he could borrow it. So I'm like, you just need the hedge trimmer? He's like, you got the pole saw too? I'm like, yeah, you can borrow that too. I said, you want me to bring the chainsaw just in case you need it? And he's like, yeah, because they had knocked some stuff down or whatever. No big deal. So I left work, and the other manager there had told me his wife had hit a pothole on her way into work, and one of the parking lot sales, I got really cheap one of these cordless impact things to take your tire off, or whatever you need to put a half-inch drive, 1,400 pound torque earthquake. Pretty badass. And I got it for like $20. It's like $300. It's stupid. So that's why I got it. You know what I mean? I have air compressors and shit, but that's what I use to go take the tractor tire off out in the yard. Then I have to put 200 feet of cord for my air compressors. So Golden. So he calls and asks if he can borrow that too. I'm like, no problem. So Sunday I go into work, and again, I'm going to talk about this new guy at work because it's just amazing people. And so I drop all this shit out and loan it to everybody, and I come home Sunday. I'm going to finish grading the yard. Want to get this dent out of the bucket that I had so I could pull it back, because I got like a back blade, but it hops around and don't have down pressure. So to really shave it even more, because each time I put it, I was like a foot away, and now I'm down to like 6 inches of pulling this hill away. So I'm anywhere near level before I can do the round thing, because I have to take the lowest spot, and and looking at it, it thinks, that's pretty level when you're on the tractor. You go to it, woo, no, not even close. And I don't want to have to do this with shovel. I'm going to have to do it, at the end with the shovel. But anyway, so I get home, I'm gonna go do that. As soon as I get home, my tire's flat. Now, that's the tire I just fixed. Well, I really didn't fix it. I put a brand new tire in because the one was bad, because I cut the hole in, and I put a patch on there. I thought one of the patches blew. So, jack the thing out, pull the tire out, come to find out the seam. It popped a little hole in the seam, which, probably for me drive around and beat it up before I patched it, whatever. But it didn't wreck the brand new tire I had. But now I know my cordless, to make it easy to come off, I got to grab all my 50-foot horse, my 100-foot extension. I mean, I have the means to make it, but it's just, I'm doing somebody something nice, and I'm still getting bad karma. I am a motherfucker. I must be. I can't never win. Doing nice things for people, and then I need the tool that It's like, I don't know. This is my life. You notice my shirt looks funny because it's green and this wall's green even though it looks black. So I look like a space alien. Anyway, so just day after day my karma sucked. So anyway, so I go into work Saturday. So I'm switching gears back to the same thing with work, but this is like how I see it. This is my life. This is how come I see it this way. And so I go into work. I print off the report like I usually do. I usually do the whole fucking thing myself anyway. They've started not scheduling people with me. Once in a while they will, but you know, somebody to help a little, whatever. But because I can, as long as I'm busy, it makes the day go by. And some days it sucks, but print the report off. I got the whole report. They go, oh, we got a new guy. He's coming. So this dude comes in on a bicycle. And I'm like, so is he doing a page or what do you got? He's been here 4 weeks. He's good. And the one manager grabs like half my pages and gives it to him. So I'm like, you know, I'm just getting my stuff done, helping customers. I would work different if I had the whole report than if I just have half the report. You know, when I have the whole report, I'm hardly on the sales floor till I pull all the carts and I push it and I help people as I put it away. But now I got all my shit pulled and I'm putting it away. Well, come to find out, nobody tells me this guy is leaving at like, I want to say, noon, 11:30 or whatever. And then he goes to leave and he's like, they told me to give you the pages I didn't get done. No, I'm supposed to get off at like 1. I think he might have got off at 10:30, whatever. Like an hour and a half. He had half the pages, but didn't even do 1/3 of half the pages. So now all of a sudden, I'm throwing this extra half of the thing. Now remember, the first 3 hours in the morning, there's no customers. So I would have busted it all, pulled it all on carts, and then pulled the carts on the floor. And as I'm walking around putting shit away, I'm helping customers instead of being in the back. So now I got like this, and I got the headpiece on, and Kurt, I need this in the front and that in front. So I'm pulling stuff for customers, and I got to pick up the last half of his thing. And, you know, you're supposed to take a lunch. I didn't take a lunch. I worked late that day. Didn't care because I'm not going to leave without getting it done. I got my job done. It took me like an extra 30 minutes. I'm not there for the money. They weren't forcing me to go home. So, you know, this is like I'm trying to take advantage of the company. No. So I didn't go home. Well, the dude was kind of nice kid. He tells me his life story. I don't know what this is about people that I don't know seem to want to tell me their life story. And I'm an opinionated fucker that will not bite my tongue, if you haven't noticed. So this dude's all like, hey, man, when he come in the morning, nice guy. Hey, man, what's up? I'm like, hey, how's it going? He goes, and I said, I'm Kurt. And he's like, all right, nice to meet you. So I go right to pulling my shit, and everybody usually jacks their jaws in the morning. He goes over and he starts moving around like he's really doing something and packing shit on carts. I'm kind of looking at peculiar. Why is he taking these whole cases? I don't, whatever. No, I'm not training him. They didn't tell me to train him, didn't ask me to train him. And I kind of walked by him and he asked me for something. I tell him where it's at. And then I kind of just made conversation. Not that he's like, oh man, I really can't talk because, you know, I got to get busy. You've been here a while. I'm like, all right, dude, chill. So I just went back to work. 5 minutes later, he's coming over. Yeah, man, I'm going to California. I'm going to go to California, and I'm going to make all my money. I'm going to become really rich. I'm going to California. I'm like, oh, really? He's like, I'm like, well, how old are you? You know, this is as I'm pulling. This is a conversation over the 4 or 5 hours he was there. It wasn't like we sat and had this conversation. He's like, yeah, man, you know. I said, 28? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so you're going to go to California? I said, I've been to California. I said, where you want to go is the place where everybody's at, and everything costs 10 times what it's worth, and everybody's fake as fuck, and everybody's out trying to scam you or going to give you something. At least that's the way it was in 2002 when I went to LA with my band. I said, everybody's out going to tell you to know on a Tuesday night the place was full. People were living in little cubicles at $1,200 a month. I can't even imagine what it costs now. My promoter took me to his $1 million house that isn't half of the house I have. and I didn't pay shit for this. So, no property whatsoever on top of it, on top of these fucking people. And it's just all these snipers and everybody's going to do something for you. And I see through those people, I can't stand them. I fucking hated the place. I hated L.A. Hated it. Hated everything about it. Hated the people, hated it. And I tried to tell them that. Like, oh, no, man. I'm like, well, if you can go to California and make the money, why can't you do it here? Well, you know, I work the streets, which means he basically sells drugs. Kind of got the thing that it wasn't just marijuana, but I don't know, whatever. Guy was real wiry, and he'd be talking, then he would go off, and I kind of give him some, like I said, the whole, yeah, this is, it's not like you think it's, oh, man, yeah. I'm like, dude, if you can't make it here, you're 28 years old working at Harbor Freight part-time. And you're going to just jump to California, and you're going to figure the streets out more than all the people that's been there on the streets or all the people there saying the same thing you did on the streets. I know there's an exception. I know if you work hard to a goal, it's like I told the dude, I'm like, you have a better chance to win the lottery than you do going to become a millionaire in California, of all places. Anywhere else, maybe. California costs so much money, you got to be a millionaire to just fucking live. I said, you're going to go there and be living under the docks. Oh, no, man, I won't go there to be a millionaire. I'm like, what, you have some special thing, or you a musician, you an entertainer, you a programmer, you know, I don't know, this boy from Joe, he's telling me going to California and make all his money. And and I'm like, dude, you got more of a chance to win the lottery. He goes, really? I'm like, well, how many billions of people are there in the world? And how many of those billion people are millionaires? So you're going to go to California and become a millionaire, and you can't do it here. So you can't win the lottery if you don't play. And you couldn't become a millionaire if you didn't go to California. But statistically, you know, this is his dream in life. He's a 28-year-old kid. I get it. You're going to have everything. If you work hard, you can get things. But if you have no talent, you have no talent. You can fall, and there's luck. That's where luck's involved. Same as playing the fucking lottery is what I'm trying to say. Not, you know, just trying to give the guy a little bit of old advice from old man Kurt. But so my dreams were never that. My dreams were just to have a family. My dreams come true. See, I'm floating so high, everything after that's golden. I mean, reality. If I'd have become a millionaire, great. Maybe I will be by the time I retire, but that's because I saved money and planned over a long time. I just didn't say, if I go to California, I'll be a millionaire. So the day ended, he left, fucked me with the pages. I did the shit like I said. The next day he comes in. As soon as he comes in, I hear him. Yeah, man, I got to leave early. And I hear the boss going, well, how early? I got to leave like 10 o'clock. So I think he was there for, you know, till 12. Well, we had a big fucking day the day before, so my report's even bigger, something that I would be stressed to do anyway. And so, again, I don't even give him half the pages. I give him like a third of the pages, hoping to get a few done. I think I gave him like, I think the report was like, I want to say 27 pages, and I think I gave him 7 pages. I bust some ass doing the 20. He's back talking about this California thing. And when he come in about he's like, I got to leave 2 hours early. And he's like, but I finally got my license back, because he was riding a bike. He ain't had a license for a couple years. Didn't tell me why. Don't know. Now he's back in the second day. He's a part-time employee. They put me in an 8-hour shift, and they're letting him. I want to say, because Sunday you come in at 6, so he probably had the 6-hour shift. But he wants to make it the 4-hour shift, 4.5-hour shift. And so he's back to work, and I gave him his pages, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to California. I'm like, dude, man, when are you going to get it? If you're going to do it on the streets, I said, you're right. You will live in California. You're going to live in the jail. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. I'm like, dude, you just said you ain't had a license for 2 years. So whatever you did, you got caught for. Oh, don't go there, bro. Don't go there, bro. I said, absolutely I'm going to go there, bro. You thought you're going to go and do this and not get busted. You can't make it. If you're going to do it on the streets, you're not doing it legit, which means there's a chance you can get caught. And you're trying to tell me not only can you become a millionaire, you can't get caught, but yet you just paid off something you got caught for, whatever it is. he kind of shut up and went away because he's kind of puffying up on me. I'm like, don't go there, bro. I'm like, I'll go there. Don't tell me shit you don't want to. I'm not just gonna. Okay, you go there. I'll tell you, don't be a dumb fuck, you know. And so then he quit saying it. And then about, I don't know, 15 minutes later, he kind of walks by when he goes, all I want, boys, I deserve a Lambo. I need a Lambo. Give my Lambo. Who? I'm like, a Lambo? Whatever, dude. And he kind of walks off. I'm like, you deserve a Lambo. That's going to change your life. I'm Kurt Marks when I get in my rusty fucking pickup truck, and I would still be Kurt Marks when I get out of that pickup truck. If I had a Lambo, I would be Kurt Marks when I get in the Lambo, and I'm still going to be Kurt Marks when I get out of that Lambo. Problem is, all my friends are going to go, hey, what a nice car the first time I pull up. Now I'm just the asshole pulling up in a fucking Lamborghini, making all that payment. That's a waste of fucking money. I won't buy a new car because I don't want to pay for what a new truck costs. This is fucking stupid. These dreams of Lambo, is it going to raise your status? Everybody going to think more of you? No, if you're a piece of shit, you're still going to be a piece of shit with the Lambo. How did that fucking guy get, you know, I'm not saying he's a piece of shit. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying your status is based on what you're driving. Really? It's my Lambo, bitch. Yeah, you don't got a job, you live in it, right? Because that's your dream. All you got to have is a Lambo. Can you retire with a Lambo? Does a Lambo feed you? You need to feed a Lambo. You need to pay insurance if you're going to be legit. But hey, he'd never get busted. He can do whatever he wants. You need to put gas in a Lambo. What the fuck? You need to keep up maintenance on a Lambo. When Lambo breaks, it's expensive. But it's Lambo, and then, like I said, I blew him off, and he walks off, and he sees Bitch, he's putting all this shit on. I'm going on, like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I didn't say fuck. I said, what are you doing? You got, like, the box. He's like, yeah, these boxes are full of stuff. I got to put them up. I'm like, no, you're supposed to be pulling the things you're checking off, not just going to a section and grabbing random stuff and put it away, which is pretty much what this dude was doing. And then bringing it back because it didn't fit. He spent the whole day trying not to work. He spent more time busying around not trying to do it the way you were supposed to do than it would have been if he did it, regardless. So comes in, this just before he leaves. It's around 10-ish. And he's like, yo, man, you know where I can rent a car? I'm like, no, why? Well, man, I want to rent a car. I need a car. I'm like, I thought you said your mom had a car and you got your license. Yeah, but she'd only let me drive it for like to work and stuff. He go, I need a car so I can just cruise around for like 2 weeks, man. I'm like, dude, why would you waste that money? Save it for a down payment on a car. Not a fucking $40,000 car, $1,200 car, whatever. You're working fucking part-time. Now remember, he's leaving 2 hours early because he's pissed off at his brother because his brother quit his job and living at his mom's house with his 2 daughter babies. And he's like, yeah, he's got 2 babies, motherfucker, quit his job, $15 an hour. I'm like, 15 and he quit his job. Yeah, and I'm still in the back of my head thinking, you're working at Harbor Freight for fucking 11, part-time. That's all I knew about the dude. I figured he just lived at his mom at 28. He says, this is his younger brother with 2 babies. And he's back talking shit, and I looked at him, I'm like, does your father live at home? And he's like, yeah, no, my dad's not around. And he's bitching about his brother, and I'm like, well, so your father ain't been there, and you're wondering why your brother has 2 babies and quit his job. I'm like, well, your father quit his job if he wasn't around when he had you babies. So you don't understand. Oh, I would never do that. No. Well, later in these conversations, renting a car, and I'm telling them, first of all, you need a credit card to rent a car. They're just not, you just got your lights back. You don't have insurance. They're not just going to fucking rent your car. But that's your dream for 2 weeks. His dream is just to rent a car so he can cruise around. He's tired riding his bicycle. Whatever, dude. But he's talking shit about his brother quitting his job. And I finally looked at him, I said, you have another job besides this one? He's like, no, this is my only job. And I'm like thinking, you're so fucking motivated. You're in California, make it. And you have a job that you might work 15 hours a week at $11 an hour, living at your mom's house, bitching that your brother lost his $15 an hour job. So I'm assuming this ain't a full-time job either, just because I got a job. I asked him, I'm like, what's going on? He goes, well, I got 2 kids. I'm like, 2 kids? See, I didn't know this dude had 2 kids. So he's bitching at his brother. He ain't got a license and just now working at Harbor Freight. for $11 an hour at 28 years old, and he has 2 kids. Talking shit about his brother. And his dreams are going to California. And all these conversations, I'm not going to fucking think about these kids till the end of the second day. After he wants to rent a car just to drive around. Did say I want to rent a car to take my baby. So I'm like, oh, 2 babies. He's like, yeah, the last one was like 5 months old. I fucked up because I knocked this girl up, right? She lived around the corner. He goes, but they were going to get an abortion. I didn't even go there because I got a big mouth. I was going to tell them what I feel about abortion, but I let that slide because the baby's born. So I already know I was born, so I didn't even go there. So he goes, yeah, went in front of her mom and everything. And they said she's going to abort it, don't worry. Well, they didn't abort it. Surprise to me. I'm like, dude, did they ask you for money? Oh, I had money back at the time. I worked the streets, man. He goes, I'd have paid. I'm like, but you didn't pay. Well, I wouldn't give her money anyway because then she probably wouldn't get it and spend the money. You know, I had to make sure she got it for her. I'm like, you're trying to make excuses, making me believe that you did knock this chick up and it's an excuse. So you're the victim here. He tried to pull the victim shit with me. Whatever. He's like, yeah, I don't even talk to her. She's around the corner, man. I take care of her. I said, yeah, well, eventually they'll catch up to you now that you're working at Harbor Freight and they'll make you pay if she says you're the daddy. Yeah, no. I'm like, let me ask you a question. I'm like, is she on welfare? Yeah, she's getting aid. I'm like, is her mother? Well, yeah. I'm like, well, they learned that from their mother, and the reason why she had that baby and probably told you if it's true, I didn't tell him I thought he was lying, but I'm telling you if it's true, was so you wouldn't bitch and piss and moan and whine because you were leaving her ass anyway, moving on down the road, and she gonna get her welfare, you ain't gonna get shit, and you'll just be lucky if she don't say you're the daddy, and if you make $11 an hour, it ain't about paying, man, I'll pay. I work streets. I'm like, whatever, dude. You work streets, you're 28, you live with your mom, and you got 2 kids, and you're with neither one, so I'm assuming by 2 different women, because he said the last baby mom. Didn't say anything about the first. I didn't even delve into there. So he's got 2 kids, working part-time at Harbor Freight, just got his license back, and all he's worried about is renting a car so he can cruise for 2 days. Pretty fucked up shit. I don't know how long he'll last. Maybe he'll work out. He'll have to start working and not spend all his time looking like he's working because he like Phil's car going on the floor. There ain't nobody there for the first 3 hours. And he come back 20 minutes later and put the same boxes he had in his car. He might be, I don't know. I wasn't babysitting him. It's not my job. I'm not the boss there. So, yeah, it's just, these are kind of fucking people, man. Hope everybody ain't like this. Oh, it's like the news is all fucked up. They're not even telling you the news. They're just propaganda and just getting shit going to get you to click it. That's the way this guy's life is, man. It's just, whoo. My life is my shipwreck. I got to fix it. His life, all I'm going to do is rent a car for 2 weeks, man. Working 14 hours a week. Damn it. I just got my license back. Been there 4 weeks. You still can't pull the report? Yeah, I don't get it. It's been kind of screwed up. But anyway, so yeah, that's how I see it. And that's how it's been for the last couple of days. Hope it gets better. Yeah, it doesn't really matter either way. I don't care. I'll get through it one way or the other. Talk to you later.